Hi campers! Welcome back to Reflection with Cricket. It's me, Cricket. Today I want to talk a little bit more about things that are maybe worrying us or making us anxious or stressing us out, and how we can use one tool that I'm going to share with you today to kind of help us express and cope and deal with all the worry and crazy thoughts that we're having right now. And all the time. I know that this type of feeling isn't just right now. This happens throughout our lives and throughout the year, and learning ways to help make it feel a little bit more normal and feel a little bit better are going to be really good for us. So I want to talk about the fact that all of these feelings that you have, both positive and negative and worry and happy, they're all normal, and we all have them at different times. Some of us have some more than others, and that's okay. I really want to start a conversation with you guys about how it's okay to have those feelings and how it's okay to share those feelings with people you love, with someone you trust, with each other. So today I want to talk about something that I like to do and something that I think you guys will really enjoy making. So I'm coming to you today from my little crafting area, and we're going to make worry jars or worry boxes, little worry monsters. So you can, if you're working on the jars, have the following supplies. So we'll have our jar, paint brushes, paint, and something to keep the surface clean. So I'm using cardboard to keep my surface clean. If you are making a worry monster, you're gonna need some sort of box. I used a pasta box. You're gonna need construction paper, markers, glue. You might need scissors, but you can also just rip and cut. And maybe a little bit of tape if it's not holding well with just the glue. So I'll show you mine and we'll talk about how to use them. First, I will show you my jar. So here is my completed worry jar. You can see that I've painted all around it. I made it rainbow and I kept the lid. So mine was just a pickle jar. So you can use any jar really. And I painted mine rainbow with black on top, and the black is kind of falling down the rainbow, you can see. And this to me is kind of how worry feels. So all of these colors are the positive feelings and positive experiences that I have, and the black just kind of drips down them and kind of covers and masks all the good things. When my worry gets really bad, it can drip into lots of different parts of my life. So this is really an expression to me of what worry feels like, and I want the colors to shine brighter. So one way that I like to use this is through writing down my concerns, my worries, my anxieties, my fears. And what I do is I open the lid and I put them inside. So for example, it still smells like pickles. One thing that I might write recently is, what is life going to be like after we're allowed to interact again? Is it going to be safe? Are we going to be healthy? What are the new concerns going to be? So that's something that I'm going to write down and put in my jar. When my jar is full, or I feel like I'm just ready to release, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my jar. I'm going to either recycle or burn all of my paper inside. And for me, that's just a therapeutic way to get rid of all of that negative thought. Before I put it in my jar, sometimes I like to have a conversation about it. So I'll find someone that I trust. I'll find someone that maybe can help me talk through what I'm worried about or what's making me anxious. And then I put it in the jar, seal it up, and that worry is gone. Now, does that mean that worry is never going to come back? No, of course not. And that's okay. I can write it 50 times and put it in the jar again and again and again. It's just a way to get it written down, to talk it through, or to think it through. How can I fix this? Can I fix it? Is it okay? Of course it's okay. And then put it in here and kind of know and acknowledge that that's something that you're thinking about, but now it's shut away. So it can't bother you and can't hurt you anymore. Or so I like to think. Here is my worry monster. Get ready because he's really scary. Oh, so scary. So I made my worry monster with a pasta box, and I cut out the little plastic part that tells you, shows you what kind of pasta's inside. And I made that his teeth, his gross yellow teeth. And I made him a little bit mean and scary because I like to think that he's going to guard all of my worries. and keep them all inside. So he's kind of like my little bodyguard. I made him little spots and a little angry brow. So I'm going to do the same thing as I would with the jar with this worry monster. So I'm going to write down my worry. Again, let's say my worry is, what's life going to be like after our socialization is back in? Are we going to be safe? Can I interact with my friends? Will I make someone sick? Will I get sick? Write it down and put it into my little monster's mouth. So let's pretend that this is my worry I wrote down. I'm going to fold it up. And then my little guy here, is going to eat it. Now it's in there, locked up behind his teeth. He's going to protect it for me because he's a little grumpy. He doesn't like when people take their worries back out. So when this worry box is full, or when I'm feeling like I'm ready to get rid of these worries, this is recyclable. So I can either recycle him, put him in the recycling can and say, see you later, see you never. Or again, I can burn it. So if that's feeling therapeutic to you, now please remember that you can only play with fire. Well, you can't play with fire. You can only use fire when a parent or guardian or an adult of some type is around, so that we're being safe, safety first, always. And this is just something that I like to do to protect me from thinking too much about my worries, and also writing them down so I have really concrete and therapeutic ways to talk to the people that I love and that I know can help me through them. I can refer to them and talk with them before I let my monster or my jar take it away for me. So these are my tips and tricks, my tools for getting rid of worry. And I would love for you guys to try one of these out too. Try it for a week, see if it's helpful, and let me know, show me pictures of the ones that you've completed and what you're utilizing. And maybe if you're feeling comfortable, go ahead and share what you've written and put into your jar or your monster. So I hope that this is helpful. I hope that you find this to be a really good way to reflect on what's maybe making you anxious or worried, and that you're able to find some peace and comfort in writing those things down and feeding your jar or your monster so that you don't have to worry so much. Well, I hope that this was helpful, and I will talk to you guys soon. Happy camping.